globalization. Some people will never get it. Forget about it. They lack the democracy gene. They lack the market gene. Okay? What I try to do in my book is add the third leg to the stool, basically give you a plane. You're getting the economic determinism from Friedman. You're getting the social Darwinism from Sam. I'm giving you the political and military implications of that struggle. Okay? My take on globalization, some people get it, some people don't. Everybody's going to be forced to over time because globalization is an irresistible force. It can be stopped. It was stopped on the Berlin Wall for 50 years. When it expands, it tends to do so in spasms. But you can't add 3 billion new capitalists and then call this whole thing off because they haven't had stuff, and now they got stuff, and they want more stuff, and it's not going to slow down. So this isn't about our choice. This is really the choice of those 3 billion new capitalists. And they've already voted. So here's the map we drew up originally for Esquire in March 2003. What you're looking at, about 150 times we sent U.S. forces abroad since the end of the Cold War. All I did was draw a line around 95% of it and asked what unites these regions. And my argument is what you're looking at there, that line, is basically the frontier of globalization as it envelops the world. I describe what's on the outside as the functioning core of globalization, basically the Old West, North America, Europe, Japan, plus the New East, the 3 billion new capitalists, plus key pillars from the South. 2/3 of humanity, 90% of the global GDP, all of them increasingly synchronizing their internal rule set with the emerging global rule set, which I'll shorthand as free markets, free trade, collective security, transparency. I don't use the word democracy. Why? Most countries make this transition as single-party states. Mexico did, basically. South Korea did. Japan did. China will for quite some time. So will Singapore. Countries usually have political control that's pretty strong as they make that opening up process work. What I call the middle is the non-integrating gap. No matter how you measure connectivity in the world, it is thinner inside that shape than outside. I think you can shrink the gap. I sometimes think that you're going to have to use military force to do so. The Balkans, we were told, were going to have intractable conflicts that lasted forever. I was in Dubrovnik, Croatia, sitting down with the prime ministers of all the successor countries. Okay? And as they went around the table, each one said, I'm going to be the best EU country ever. I'm going to be the most trusted member of NATO. The president of Albania got up and said, I want to make Albania the most attractive target for foreign direct investment in the world. Albania. Okay? So I think things can be solved over time. Doesn't mean this is a perfect place now. I've got a lot of work to do there. But it means you can get past the violence. Integration is possible. This is the mantra from the first book, Disconnectedness Defines Danger. No matter how you define it. Stability inside that red shape there. Since the end of the Cold War, I can basically locate all the